A maladies or an ailment. A disease or an ailment. My disease, in my case. My ailment, my disease. Mental. My ailment. And each and every fucking word was written during genetic episode with Rick Psychiatric Organic episode. SchizoAffective maladies. SchizoAffective maladies.
Truck running without gas, moving along fast. Neglected to take the exit that I just passed. May result in a fracture, yet without a cast. Each hit of the stimulant strengthens my guts. Protuberance, yet contributes to the diligence. Exterminating any blissful ignorance. Generic becomes name brand. The off-white beam shooting from my hand. Taking intellectual concepts from the mind of another man. Any ignorance cut up with the blades from the fan. Blame myself with binary codes attempt to operate my mind while the CIA collaborates with the occupying swine. My words become more irrational and nonsensical. My brain is melting like an icicle in the heat of the sun in an area that's tropical. My sanity is impossible to maintain. A sickness breaks inside of my brain. Can't completely scrub out the stain. Seems my well-being's driving in the wrong lane. What the fuck is going on in my brain? It's not really it's not it's not really it's not locked in the loop and again. Locked in this room with nothing but this pen and paper. The doctor is a private raper. Just wait till I get my hands on a stapler. I feel so empowered, courageous, not a hidden coward. Manic episode, what a crock of shit. I'm incarcerated cause I have a sharp wit. So what if I'm a bit eccentric? It's my mind and I know who affected. I can handle it, motherfucker. Now, this poetry, it contains deep profundity, confessions of insanity, mixed with profanity. Don't measure up to society's accepted standards of sanity. Lack of emotional pleasure, always socially slandered. I guess my motherfucking brain gets the best of me. It's not really it's not it's not really it's not
rainy afternoon, swingy Harlem tune, motor trips and burning lips and burning toast and prunes. How lovely it was.
I miss the excessive energy. You're more than just a list of melodies, relentlessly outspoken. Currently I feel as if my brain is broken. So what are my melodies? The side effect of crazed chemistry. Chugged us a DM with the intention of lowering my IQ. With a minimum of comprehension, I will seek happiness through and through and through. How lovely it was to be manic. Now I'm just in a constant state of panic.
Rainy afternoon, swingy Harlem tune, motor trips and burning lips and burning toast and prunes. How lovely it was. Rainy afternoon, swingy Harlem tune, motor how lonely it was.
Thought process complicated, even when sober, my noggins intoxicated, brain cells overpopulated. I'm so motherfucking hated. Refuse to be the government's guinea pig, using crazed chemicals to split my wig. Neglect to observe the discrepancies regarding eccentricities and pure insanity. I see the world differently, disempowered by the pills that they're giving me.
If I jack my junk in public while taking dogs off this damn gas nugget. So what if I mix crack and crystal meth? I love the occasional flirt with death. You say I'm manic cause I take chances. Every action results in intellectual advances. I overpower you, I overpower all. I'm titanic immense while y'all remain small. My brain has evolved beyond primitive. I'm a giant troll crushing the tiny diminutive.
Your eyes are consumed, son. Your eyes are consumed, son.
Mind state, hypersexual, labeled as an ailment. Unnecessary chemistry causes intellectual derailment. They confiscate my brilliant poetry. Ignorant to see is deep profundity. Look what they've done to me. I'm suing them for every last fucking penny. They infantilize like a yelling that cries. Sick of all the fucking lies. Be no surprise that this pen enters one of their eyes. Quan as a Pam, blur as a Pam in the sandies. Only render me calm temporarily. Then the energy strikes back with spontaneity, which I know is good for me. Good for me.
Now they're saying my words are not coherent, and they know I'm downloading their mind like a torrent. The quaint old literature of the Bible caused rationality to become suicidal. Christ's charismatic words deceived many. It was like the concepts were flipped, like the flip from a penny. It lands on heads rather than tails, and leads society down the wrong trails. They take away everything outright. I'ma get my biblical revenge tonight when I open up the motherfucking side. Your eyes are consumed, son. Your eyes are consumed, son.
Dragging in the trash. Crackless.
Fucking scumbags. Nigga, fucking change the drug, motherfucker.
Chilling in the park with wet brain alcoholics. Crack dealers go to work, pure workaholics. Pro rocks and a prosperous businessman. Then dentist Ferrari with my rundown shitty minivan. Always smoking on the block with dirty drifters. Either hitting the rock or some stimulant lifters. My friends are missing teeth. They pick the garbage can and eat. I'm a scumbag strung out on the street, looking for something to eat.
Base and clothes covered in dirt, strung out and on alert. When I put this needle to work, it erases the hurt. Fucks call me bitches for some perks or don'ts. She got a script of her own, eat a fishy twat just to bring some home. This is how I live my life day to day. I'm a trick in the trash, wouldn't have it any other way. This is how I live my life day to day. I'm a trick in the trash. out and strung out. The addiction has control over me without any doubt. This is what my fucking life is about.
Excuse me, bitch, but can you spare $1? Need a fucking beer or my craving grows taller. When I view this planet, disappointment's my viewpoint. Therefore, I spark up this joint, my only source of enjoyment. Gotta get higher than the level of unemployment. The sickness goes inside my brain, taking over my mind, dropping me insane. Tell me what the fuck am I supposed to do? SchizoAffective, puke that I spew from being drunk. Motherfucker ain't a punk, chillin' with the bums.
This is how I live my life day to day. I'm addicted to trash, wouldn't have it any other way. This is how I live my life day to day. I'm addicted to trash, wouldn't have it any other way. Feeling so productive. I'm one man that you don't wanna fuck with. So many ideas in half of my mind. I have the power to alter mankind. Need to write it down, need to write it down. This is how I will earn my crown. First must take a blade and cut a little bit. Drops of blood on the page will sharpen the wit. What am I doing over here? I need to be over there. More ideas into my head. If I cut off my head, need to get out, exit the room. So much out there, need to consume. Everything looks so bright and elegant, ready for productive development. No need for stimulants. Am I manic? Am I manic?
Too many ideas, so many ideas.
Am I manic? Am I manic?
Too many ideas, so many ideas.
Wait a second, why am I in the back of a big car? They're telling me my behavior's bizarre. They claim they're taking me to a hospital. How the fuck could this be possible? This will interfere with my plot to prosper. I'ma start swimming if I see a doctor. I feel a needle stick my flesh. The energy becomes less and less. I wake up, strapped down to a bed. I see binary codes written in red. The female voice is speaking again. She tells me to remember the number 10. Maybe she's on to something real. Follow the path of the golden seal. The property is backwards up left. Yep, the number 10 is on my chest. All the rest will be invest. Totally just on a list. Am I manic? Am I manic?
Too many ideas, so many ideas.
Am I manic? Am I manic?
Too many ideas, so many ideas.
Lyrics in my tracks make you say, what the fuck? Bump the sickness with the bass in your truck. I create music in order to neglect an art house. Lyrics make you ponder hard, figure out what I'm talking about. Figurative language, diddy extreme. Disenchanted with the mainstream, only bumping the wicked shit. I'm down for life and fucking loving it. SchizoAffective, music for the bad shit. For the ninjas who are not rotating Earth's orbit. My mind's in the 28th century, driven crazy by my unwanted eidetic memory. Met the love of my life in a mental hospital. The chances of us working were nearly impossible. Made it work regardless of the criticism. Felt no emotion till she entered my vision. We contribute to each other's stability, provide each other with rational sensibility. I view this music as my psych medication. To hell with chemicals, psychotherapy, behavior modification. Used to use so many narcotics, dilated pupils, I look like I was demonic. Currently I only drink on occasion, no longer add chemicals to the equation. Every time I feel like I'm about to engage in a manic attack, I present the insanity in a SchizoAffective track. Every day's a struggle, every day's a challenge, not to get high and to maintain psychological balance.
As a mess, time passes, we encounter rational wisdom, catching criticism due to my opinion regarding religion. Every concept of fallacy in my vision, putting on march in a prison. One day may receive a conditional offer of acceptance from the deity. Am I bounded by the chemical dependency, or does it take the dark clouds away from me? Chilling in the idiot box room, the bill piles up when swept with a broom. Extenuate the case regardless of the demonic factors. Some demons are nurses and doctors, exquisite actors on 24-hour watch. When my desire is to be reclusive, wondering why the imagery is so elusive. I guess the codes are mutually exclusive.
Drink empty is too condescending. They don't realize my mind is blending. Quite possible my ending is impending. But the sensory great forbearance. The thought process has an unstable balance. I will attain deity and become a demigod. Of the devil in God, make the world suck my love. The shrink is old and considered to be venerable. To me his logic doesn't approach measurable.
Let me explain what it's like to be in the bats in the hell. Break out, in the break. Let me explain what it's like to be in the bats in the hell. Break out, books in the break.
Did a cross,